Hi folks, today is December the 23rd. I've gotten a lot of questions about the expert options trading system, and I wanted to try and answer some of them here. I'm going to look at showing you guys how to enter a double calendar trade. As you can see here, it's blank. There's nothing on here, nothing whatsoever. This is the Analyze tab. I also wanted to mention I am sick, so if you guys can't understand something that I'm saying, just shoot me an email and I'll try replying. And hopefully that'll fix things. With double calendars, they recommend we use the EEM and the IWM. The IWM is the iShares Russell 2000 index, I believe, and the reason it's good to use those types of instruments is because we don't have to worry about earnings reports or anything like that causing random spikes and things of that nature. So first thing, once you log into your Thinkorswim account, you can just go ahead and type in IWM, or you can type in EEM, whichever one you want to look at entering first. We're going to look at starting with the IWM here. We can take a look at the chart. And at the top, you just click on charts, type in IWM or EEM, whichever, and it'll bring up a chart so that you guys can see what things are looking like. But for right now, we're looking at the IWM chart. Alright, we can see that this level here, about 114, is a level of support. And we'll look at maybe 125, 126 at the top here. Just looking at different levels, potential levels. Alright, let's go back to trade. Let me check one more thing real quick. Alright. Now this right here is going to be your main screen. As you guys can see, you should open up for double calendars. If we're in the month of December, we're going to be looking for January and February. You always want to look at the next 2 months, okay? And again, it might sound complicated, but once you guys actually get the course, it'll explain everything and how everything works and things of that nature. So I promise you guys, it's not difficult at all. So what you're going to want to do is we have this 122 level here we're going to look at. We're going to right click right there. And another thing, you do have the option of entering a double calendar, one calendar at a time, and to do that you would simply right click on buy, and then click on calendar. Okay, and if you do that, it'll bring it down here, but that's not how we're going to do it. We want to put them on at the exact same time, and to do that you right click on buy, come down here to double diagonal, and then click on double calendar. Okay, that's going to give you your double calendar. Let's fix this real quick. Let's change this to February 15th. Alright, so now we have our January and our February right here. We're only trading one contract. Okay. Alright, we have our calls, which is over here. Calls 122. Now we need to see where we're going to put our puts, or set our puts at. We're going to set our puts at, say, 119. So we need to come down here for our puts, set that up to 119. Alright, now all you have to do, make sure this says blast all. Right click here, anywhere in this area, and click Analyze Trade. Alright, and this is our double calendar. We're gonna, actually I forgot I had done that already. Let me see here, one moment guys. Get rid of this one. Alright, much better. Alright, so we're pretty centered here. Let's see, make some little alterations, and also make sure you click that little lock right there. You don't want that to be red right now. You want this to be able to move. Alright, so right now we're going to check the 121's calls, and now is the time where you're trying to basically get this to look the best as you can before you put it on. We're right in the center, which is where we want to be. Let's check our 118s on the put side. Our margin is 257. We got about $140 in potential profit. Alright, and what it says is a margin requirement. Somebody asked me about a stop. When you put on a double calendar, there's only so much you can lose on these trades. For example, if the market went up from, say, 121 even, and it just shot up to 150, that's a large move. The most you guys can risk, you see this down here, is your margin level. So even if it just shot way up to 171, the most you can risk is to this, whatever this is, your margin level. We can check it on the downside as well. So you guys, the most you can risk on this trade is this level here. That's what makes these quite a bit safer. We can go all the way down and show you guys the end here. You see there, 259. So that's the most we can risk, and it doesn't matter how far. Even if it goes down to 259, okay, is the most you guys can, you're risking on this trade. All right, let's continue looking here. We got 121s. That looks fine. Let's check out 117s. Just want to make this as wide as I can. That gives me about a 123 profit. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to check one more thing. Let me check the 116s. Now that is really wide. Let's go back up to the 118s here. Alright. So we're looking good right there. Let's keep checking this here. What's our break-even level up here? 123.05. So 123.05. So it's around right here. Okay, and we have this level of resistance right here. Pretty sure the market's already touched it once, twice, 3 times. So there's a good chance that this is going to just turn around right here. But if not, we still have plenty of room. We're at 120 right now. We have a break-even level at 123. Let's check something else here. Let's try this here. See what happens when we change this to 122. Gives us a bit more room. $123.73 basically widens out our break-even level. 123.77. That pushes us up here a little higher. There it is, 123.77. It's about right there. Get rid of this one. Remove drawing. Remove drawing. Okay, so we got this level here. Let's see what our break even would be on the low side. 116.24. Chart. 116.24. Okay, can get rid of this one. Remove drawing and remove drawing. Okay. So we have 2 levels here. One up here and then one down here, and these are basically what your break-even levels look like. And the market's been moving in a nice sideways movement here, a nice sideways direction. So what basically we want to happen is for the next 2 weeks or so. How many days are left on this? Alright, generally you want to enter between 30 and 40 days. And again, I'm not entering at the proper time, so that's why this isn't giving us as much profit. It's only 117 with a $251 margin requirement. But I want you guys to get the idea. Generally, if I was entering this, it would say, you know, maybe 33 or 32 or something right here. And then every day that passes, that is a day closer to this option expiring. Okay, so right now there are 24 days until this option expires. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. And we generally don't hold our positions into expiration week. So if this says, you know, 5 days left, you should be out of the position by the time this says 5 days left. They talk about that in the course, about not holding these positions into the expiration week. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to touch on. I talked about how the stop works with this. It's not a traditional stop. You simply have a max risk of your margin here. If your margin is 200, then 200 is the most that you can risk. If it's 250, then 250 is the most that you can risk. Okay. And with this situation, doesn't matter if the market moves down, if the market moves up, we're still in a good looking position here. Okay. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to touch on. Like I said, to enter this trade into the order here, you'll simply click on, again, right click in here, click on confirm and send, and then this is going to pop up, and then you'll just click send to get your order taken to the market. Alright, that's going to be it. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely ask me, or you can, like I said, just check out the course. There is a trial period with it, I believe. Double check on that on the website, but I'm pretty sure there is a trial period, and you guys will be able to dig through it, get all the information you can, and at that point possibly ask questions. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how to set up this double calendar, and I'll probably do another video showing you guys how to set up the iron condor as well. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks and take care.